Before I leave this area of equipment, I want to make a point about quality. Most folks tell us that protecting their property is a serious concern, but their main concern is this. They don't want a bad guy coming in their home when a family member's there. If somebody breaks in your home when a family member's there, according to the FBI, there's a 40% likelihood somebody's going to get hurt. Those aren't good odds, and that's what we're really trying to prevent here. Most material things can be replaced, but there's no insurance check in the world that's going to make you feel better about a family member that's in the hospital after being surprised by a violent criminal in your home. How should you think of a home security system? It's the only appliance in your home you'll be looking to 24 hours a day, 365 days a year to watch after the safety and security of your loved ones when it comes to a fire or break-in. What other appliance in your home is more important than that? If you go out and buy a toaster that burns all your bread, you just take it back and get another one. No big deal. But with the security system, you don't get a second chance. The consequences could be permanent. All I'm saying is, before you decide how much you're going to spend, think about what you're protecting. There's over 100 manufacturers in this industry, all the way from really cheap to high-end commercial. Take a simple switch. I can call one vendor and he tells me his switch is $2. I call another vendor, he tells me his switch is $20. How can one be 10 times the cost of the other? Isn't a switch just a switch? It's the simplest electrical device there is. It's a fact that a switch is the simplest electrical device there is. It's not a fact that a switch is just a switch. The cheaper switch, we may have no idea who made it, where it was made, if it's ever been engineered to any industry standard, or if it's ever been tested by any independent laboratory to assure you and me it's going to work every time. The $20 switch, on the other hand, we know who made it. This company makes millions of switches, and they've been doing it for a long time. They start shipping out bad switches tomorrow, they've got big problems. This switch is engineered to surpass all industry standards. It's been tested by Underwriters Laboratories and rated to 50 million operations before failure. This switch is going to work. The truth is, that little switch could be all that stands between you and a personal tragedy. Same deal with a motion sensor. I can buy them from one manufacturer for $15 a piece. Another manufacturer wants $300 a piece for his, 20 times the cost. What's the difference? With a cheap one, a pencil rolls off the table in the middle of the night, you're going to get an alarm. The better one understands this is not an event I need to respond to. Conversely, if there is a real event, a break-in, the better motion sensor is far more reliable to respond every single time to that event. So although we'd like to, we really can't escape the basic economic principle that you get what you pay for. By the way, whose switches and motion sensors do you think are being used in those $99 systems? Unlike Ollie North, you probably don't need the most expensive stuff out there. A middle range of product that provides a very high assurance of reliability and is easy to use will represent a good value to you. Question number 9 to ask the person coming out to sell you a security system. Is this the system you have in your home? And why not try this one? What system does the president of your company have in their home? If the salesperson and the president of their company really believe in what they're recommending to you, that's what they should have in their home. Don't you agree?